So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Watford against Manchester United. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And that gets things running. Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted side.
I think they've just got to remain composed. After all, this is what it's all about. That's why they worked so hard last season, to make it to the biggest stages like this and see if they've got what it takes to compete. Of course they're up against it, but you never know in football. They've got to stay calm.
Is it in? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
United have an early lead. Good start. Bonner. Jerome Boateng. Can he finish? Hernandez hits it! Fantastic from Hernandez! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Watford grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Hoyland. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks like a good ball through. They've managed to get it away. Here's the ball in. Has a hit! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Bonner. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Now the pass. A real chance to break. He's away! Top save! That shot was travelling. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Beto gets it upfield. Passes it through. Jerome Boateng. Looks to slip it through. It's a loose ball. Mount. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Out wide to the right. Boateng with the ball through. Done very well to intervene. Yoro. Tries a through ball. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Hernandez. Battles to win it back. Chance! He's had a go! Decent enough try.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Sarelta. Kuchka. Hoyland. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. That intervention was very necessary. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Shaw pumps it upfield. Keeper's got good distance on that. Buemo. Diogo Dallo. Now the pass. Well played, he saw that coming. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That'll be a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. Firmly met.
It's unusual not to see him make the keeper work.
And we've reached half-time. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Manchester United kick off the second half.
Manchester United can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Sissoko gets it back. Watford have a free kick.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Mount. Ogbonna. Decent ball.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Who's going to make this theirs? Bruno Fernandes looks to slip it through. It's come loose. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Forward it goes. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have...
No question, that's a foul. And back out it comes.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Buemo passes it through. Dashing forward at pace. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
United take the lead. Ogbonna.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
And he's made certain that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Drilled in low. The Hornets have a poor touch to thank for getting away with it.
just when it was all looking a little promising too. He miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
Cleverly. Musa Sissoko. That's the throw. Now can he finish? That's gone a long way up and away.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Swept in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Sarelta. Spoon forward. Kuchka. Manchester United still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Sissoko takes aim with a cross. He's dealt with that well. Sarelta tries to get it forward quickly. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Boateng. Turns and goes back. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Matheus Cunha. Oh, they could break here. Looks like a good ball through. Hit into the middle. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Musa Sissoko. Hernandez tries to switch the play. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kuchka can shoot here.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
All the way back and they start again. Great reaction. Sissoko. In he flies! Brave effort, total commitment.
I thought he did really well to sneak under the noses of the defence like that. Could he have done better with the finish? Well, the diving headers, they're not easy, are they?
United just have to run down the clock. Good idea, just poorly executed. Diabo passes it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Gets up to head it! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And back to base. And that's it. The Red Devils come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce.
A ground that barely needs an introduction. The Grand Theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And our live game is Manchester United against Chelsea. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And we're underway. Mano. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Caicedo, long and high towards the flank. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Shoots! Spoon forward. Sesko.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Ashley Young's delivery. And out to safety. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. A chance! It's Fernandez! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Is it in? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Manchester United take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's neat. Chance to shoot. Gets up to head it. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Played into the middle. In he flies! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
Dinks one in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Ashley Young positions himself well and cuts it out. Ashley Young, ball swung in. Back in once more. Defence has got rid of that. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Goes long. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chip through. Ball is over the line. Lofted into the middle. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Aim forward. Gets his foot in there. Who's going to make this theirs? Bruno Fernandes. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Looks to dink one in. He's made sure that that won't get through. For a throw. Gets it back. Bruno Fernandes. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a loose ball. Get a throw in. Ashley Young's delivery. Clears it out of harm's way. And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Thiago. No way through there. Sesto! Just sails past the upright.
and that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
There's the end of the first half.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
The Red Devils leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Fires it in low. A great chance, it was a quality ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Delict. Whipped in. It's come loose. And he's there to hoof it away. Bruno Fernandes looks to slip it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Aimed long and direct. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
And the defence can get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. Palmer. It's a good-looking cross. It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Delict gets it away, passes it through, dashing forward at pace. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he just knew, Peter, that he needed a better angle to get the shot away, and I just thought it was a very impressive dribble.
He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Now the pass. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes delivers. And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
The Red Devils look as though they're about to make a change. Palmer. Disassi with a long pass out wide. Looks like a good ball through. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Another throw-in. Charges in. Pumps it upfield. Mudrick. Speculative strike. Oh, the ball's come loose! In for the follow-up! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Ashley Young's delivery, hurls himself at it, sticks it away. They are running riot here. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
4 in the game. He is the man. United have a sub ready to come on. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the through ball. Bruno Fernandes. Ashley Young crosses one in. Massive leap! Ball's loose, who's getting there? In with a header! Disassi can hoist it clear. Couldn't quite steer it on target.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Goes long. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. The Red Devils looking to widen the gap even further here. Bruno Fernandes! Now the cross. And he's kept it out. Gets good distance on it. Just 5 minutes left. Bruno Fernandes. It's Fernandes! Keeper always had the measure of that. Great leap! knocks it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
A real chance to break. Looks to slip it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mano. Palmer. Who's going to make this theirs? Bruno Fernandes boots it to safety. Oh, denied at the last. And that's it. United comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United kept such a high defensive line and squeezed the game with really good pressure on the ball, and it made the big difference. It helped them to control things to their liking, and they look comfortable in it for me.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to... A ground that barely needs an introduction. The grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And here we have Manchester United against Monaco. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Now the lineups for the game. There's the whistle, and here we go. Salisu. Kira. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Can he finish? It's come loose. Goal! Monaco! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Monaco go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Uguemo. Looks like a good ball through. Diatta. Sesko. Defence has got rid of that. And Shafati. Diatta. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Up for the header! Still got to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Monaco didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, great save, real class.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Looking to shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Decent ball. No, that's not going to find its target. What a save! Terrific reactions! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And the defence can get it clear. It's a loose ball. Fired in from distance. Really well taken goal. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Pogba pumps it upfield. Passes it through. Tries a through ball. Cuts it out. Real chance to break. It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Ashley Young crosses in a low one. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Manchester United had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Massive leap! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
The Red Devils get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Kira. Now the pass. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Golovin. And now the finish! It was missed, but not by that far.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Diatta.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Driving on, he could shoot here. It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Pumps it into the area. Struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
We set high. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Manchester United have a free kick. Firmly met. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Golovin. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bruno Fernandes delivers. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Diatta.
And Shufati. The cut. And it's half-time here. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
The Red Devils head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Shaw with the cross. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Golovin. Zakaria. Out to the left it goes. Out wide to the right. He's making good use of his strength there. just refuses to be out-muscled. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bruno Fernandes floats one over. That's well blocked and back out it comes. It's Fernandes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Oh, he really wanted that.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Leno.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
They are working very hard to get it. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's bounced out! Same again, same outcome. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Oh, good interception. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Passes it through. Good idea, just poorly executed. Plays it out to the wing. And he's made certain that won't get through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Kira.
Zakaria.
Manchester United yet to make a change here. Pogba. Salisu. Kira. Gets it back. Leno, looks like a good ball through. A chance! He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Looks to slip it through. In with a header! Gets good distance on it. Bruno Fernandes. Hits the channel. Heads it! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it?
Well, I think most teams by now would be sitting back defending what they've got, but this is very positive stuff. They know that another goal would just seal it.
Defenders on the back foot. Kira, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough full contact contest. Looks like a good ball through. Spoon forward.
Hoyland.
Tries a through ball. nicely controlled. He's away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that would have won it.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Can he finish? Mighty close.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Zakaria.
Pushes it out wide. Leno.
Hoyland.
And the through ball is intercepted.
Minamino.
Forward it goes. Now it's Menez. Now the pass. He'll hit it! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
And it's Menez. Thiago passes it through. Ashley Young. Promising cross. In it goes! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. The Red Devils did it the hard way, a testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, this was a pretty good win. You know, they showed good resolve for me. They were strong.